welcome back to my channel. I'm Ebony Assassin, and today we just talking about queer stuff. We here and we queer and we still doing it. Every time I want to record, that's when everyone wants to do helicopter rides and flip outside. It's fine. Today we're going to be talking about the Ultimatum queer love, but not in the way that everyone else is doing it in a review. I'm just going to tell you all of my unpopular opinions, because if you don't know what the ultimatum is when out of 5 couples, one person issues an ultimatum. As the couple breaks up, we follow them on a journey for several weeks as they date, choose a new partner, and have a trial marriage for growth, retrospection, or whatever they choose. Then the couples have another trial marriage with their original partner, all to see what their decision is. Stay with their original partner, choose the new partner they had a trial marriage with, or choose to be single. Let me just start with the villain of the show, who's not really the villain of the show, but I mean, I get why she's the villain of the show. It's Vanessa. Do I find her annoying? Yeah. A little bit. Unpopular opinion, fingergate.
Definitely had your fingers inside of somebody else.
She shouldn't have gotten that much turmoil, in my opinion, only because isn't that the whole point of the show? The whole point of the show is to see what they would rather do. I don't feel like Vanessa deserved to get ambushed. Do I think they should have hooked up? No, not at all. But it happened. It is what it is. Chuck it up to the game. It's a literal game. Another unpopular opinion about Vanessa, I feel like she's trying to be her dad. Her dad is like the single bachelor.
Marriage should be like a lease, like a 7-year lease. At the end of the 7 years, you decide whether you want to renew it or not. If you don't, you both walk away. What
else is she gonna do? It's unfortunate. She lost the love of her life thinking that way, but I don't think they were meant to be together anyway.
I don't want permanency. I don't want stability. I want freedom.
Her partner, Xander, my unpopular opinion about Xander is not as innocent as everyone is saying. When you get on a reality show with your partner, I feel like it's just weird to give an ultimatum and be so sure and then be so unsure. Like that.
Came in here with an ultimatum. You knew what you wanted, and now you don't.
People gave Yoli that strike. I guess because Vanessa's so insufferable, people are like, yeah. Speaking of the devil, I'm kidding, she's not the devil, guys. She's not the devil. Yoli, from jump, honestly, I felt like she's a little off. I feel like Yoli went on the ultimatum queer love knowing she did not want to marry Mal, but felt like the experience would make her feel like she should, which is still not a very good idea. Ultimatums in general are bad ideas, because if you have to give someone an ultimatum, you already know the answer. The more I listened to Yoli and her reasoning why she gave the ultimatum, the more it didn't make sense. It's finances. You wouldn't be a good mother. It's like, where are you reaching from? You're the person giving the ultimatum. You're supposed to be the one not falling in love with someone else. Like, that's just...
You are in love with Xander? You issued the ultimatum!
I would think if someone gives you an ultimatum, that means they have a level of trust and loyalty to you. But the only person that had that was Mal. I wasn't shocked at all by the way that any of that played out. At the end of the day, Yoli was definitely the villain. I wish I saw more of Yoli getting some of the brunt that Vanessa got. Maybe Yoli wouldn't have been so confident to play Mal the way that she did. I honestly do think that Mal was too nice. People are like, oh, she's so mature. No, she didn't have all of the information. I feel like if Mal had all the information, I don't think that Mal would have acted that way.
I'm a little triggered because what I watched was different than what we've talked about.
I'm gonna hide this because I don't like it. Yoli played the game so vicious, so violent, that she should have been the villain. What is going on? I can't respect the way that Yoli played the game, but all I could say is that just spoke to the emotional intelligence level of everyone on that show. I think the battery was put in Yoli's back, and that's it. Other than that, I don't know why it was so hard for her to pick. I don't know why any of it really transpired. Lexi and Ray, first of all, apples and oranges. They both seem so great separate. I think they're both beautiful. I think they're both intelligent. Ray does have her self-esteem issues or whatever. I personally don't even see the romantic connection between them, but I don't know them personally. And I do think that Lexi was too controlling in the relationship.
I felt like the worst person in the world for like a long time. Like, it still gets me worked up.
It sounds exhausting, Lexi.
What does that mean?
You don't listen to me. If it doesn't match up with what you want, it's not enough.
I've never been put first in this relationship.
Like, I get it, you're a Capricorn, but come on. I feel like Ray struggled being heard in her own relationship. Sam and Ozzy is an age gap couple. For Ozzy to be 42, I felt secondhand embarrassment when it came to her just leaving. But then when she had like the mental breakdown in the parking lot, I felt really bad and uncomfortable. Oh my gosh, I don't even think she should be on this show. I don't think it's fair for Sam to therapize Ozzy all the time. And I feel like everybody says this, but like, no, but for real. Oh God. Tiff and Mildred give me war flashbacks.
I just really hope that you just let me talk, because every time you talk, it just like makes this like ear, like it just hurts my ear.
I just know that level of toxicity too well, and it's just too much. Mildred coming on to the Ultimatum reunion to try to like out Tiff and try to get everyone to see what Tiff did to her and blah, blah, blah. I think that was a bit much. Somebody should have stopped her. I wish Tiff came back to the reunion and told Mildred to suck. I feel like Mildred came into that reunion to raise havoc. Tiff was not prepared. On my unpopular opinion, I wish Tiff was prepared. Because you know what? I like to go brawl. I feel like Mildred's the type of person that feels like no one could step to her, no one could outdo her in that area. Hello, she got arrested. Allegedly. Allegedly, there was some DV. That's just too much. As far as overall, my unpopular opinion, there was nobody there that looked like me. Why is it every time we get a lesbian anything? I'm also watching Coming Out for Love. That's also like a lesbian show. Nobody there looked like me, girl.
While we have the beautiful dark-skinned Mal, there wasn't any queer dark-skinned femmes on the show. Not just this show, but a lot of queer shows don't have many dark-skinned feminine women.
Everyone keeps saying, oh my gosh, how could you fall in love in 3 weeks? How could you fall in 3 weeks? That's the norm in lesbian relationships. We obviously can see that that is not the norm, you guys. It's not the norm. So my unpopular opinion is you cannot fall in love in 3 weeks. You haven't gone through life. You haven't done anything, any type of work other than I'm attracted to this person. So that's why Yoli and Xander didn't work out. They were never gonna work out unless they chose each other at the proposal, which they didn't. Well, Xander chose Yoli. Yoli did not choose Xander.
Yoli chose Mal.
I feel like Sam and Ozzy was awkward. I feel like if anyone were to even fake propose to me with a rock, I might throw it at you. I'm kidding, girl. I'm kidding. I would not throw a rock too. Another unpopular opinion. I wish that Mal didn't propose because I feel like Yoli would have lost her mind, and I wanted to see that. I wanted to see what Yoli would have done, because here's this woman who's like, I want to marry you, I'm going to marry you. Yoli clearly did not want to marry Mal even before she got on the show, because there's no way the love of my life of 3 years saying they finally want to propose to me, and I'm like, I don't know, the romance is not there.
I just want you to know I'm still in love with somebody else.
Lexi and Ray proposing to each other I thought was really cute, not gonna lie. But I don't know how I feel about that whole proposal. I get it. We're both women, we're both queer, we're both supposed to feel good. Like if I propose, can you propose some other time? Propose to me tomorrow. Propose to me even 2 hours from now. Why? Like, I already proposed. Now you gotta propose. I don't know. Unpopular opinion about Mildred. When Tiff was talking to her and she was talking about she married somebody for stability. Ooh, don't kill me, but I don't think that's necessarily wrong. I don't think that's wrong because some people have to do that. I don't know what Mildred's circumstances were when she married whoever she married for not a reason that's love. I mean, some marriages thrive without love being a reason to be married. But I understand, because I mean, marriage, it was always a contract. But that's another story on another day. Unpopular opinion, I feel like Vanessa will try to get Xander back for like the rest of her life.
Now we can work on who we are together without romance.
I think she was so deluded and clouded, thinking that Xander was never gonna like anyone else. Why would you even believe something so obtuse? Of course she could love someone else. Of course she could be with someone else. The thing that makes you hate Vanessa is the same reason you love her. Like, delusional. I think Mal's gonna be probably enjoying the attention she's getting.
You inadvertently showed everybody on TV how great of a partner I am.
Okay, moral of the story, ultimatums are bad, don't do them, and just have yourself a healthy, long relationship with effective communication and therapy. Thank you guys so much. Yes, thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much. Yeah. If you like this video, want to see more videos, like, comment, and subscribe. Put some unpopular opinions below if you didn't hear anything from my video, and I will see you. Bye bye.